Hey, it's the pop culture news for Kara Game, Mr. Manny Wolverine. You guys are listening to my Twitch channel, of course, following me on Twitter, Instagram, and of course, all my other social media platform networks such as Brighteon, BShoot, Odyssey, Minds, Reddit, just in case the channel gets shut down, terminated, deleted, shadowban, what have you. Anyways, not really much to talk about. It was one thing from like a few days ago, Wednesday, Thursday, which I rarely talk about it anymore. No, it was 2021 the last time I talked about it. You know, it's my most all-time greatest favorite Pokemon ever. It isn't. It's my least favorite out of the three. I'm talking about Generation 6. It's like almost 10 years old. This November is going to be 10 years old. My god, a decade old almost. Old school Pokemon X and Y starters, which is Fennekin, Chespin, Froakie. For Pokemon Go Community Day, one of them, just in case any guys are fans of Pokemon X and Y, which was like the first least favorite freaking Pokemon game I was on crazy about, just like Sword and Shield was, and all that other stuff. But hey, it's gonna be Shiny Fennekin Community Day, so if anybody likes Fennekin and then the other two lines for what's it called, Braixen and Delphox, hey, you guys are gonna be happy with their efforts for sure, man. Congratulations, you get to have your favorite starter of that Gen 6 game. I mean, I like a few of the mechanics, but man, I just felt like so much of the story. I was like, only got like 40, 20, 30, 40% of the story, and the other 60, 70%. I felt way incomplete as hell. I remember I did a super old video on my Critical Guy Realization Man's channel about it. After I played it like a year later in 2014, 15. Extremely disappointed with that one, man. And the game wasn't broken at all either, messed up. I mean, when you used to get into the horde battles or triple rotation battles and all that, or double battles, it would get slow, but that's it. But other than that, it worked really well, besides that little bug exploited problem. And anyways, let's get into the main meat and potatoes. So it says, Final Fantasy 16 has been banned officially in Saudi Arabia as Square Enix was unwilling to make the required changes rating boards claim. This comes from Chris Scully, got a credits due here from Video Games Chronicles. And let's truly begin. Oh, one more other thing. I know I talked a little bit about this yesterday. I mean, talking about the Aliyah 2 freaking sequel that's probably going to be in the works. And another super breaking news thing I heard yesterday. I got to give credit to my boys, Tyra Magnus and Gordon Movie God. The next video tomorrow, I'll leave in the description box down below. Said Carl Urban, the one that played the dude from The Boys, and what's it called? And Dread, the remake movie, and the Star Trek movie as well. The one that had Chris Pines in it. He's not officially, but he said there's rumors of him he's going to be playing Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2 live action movie. They already did the first one 2 years ago in 2021. It hyped me the hell out, so I'm real excited. I'm not sure if he's officially going to be, Carl Urban's officially going to be playing Johnny Cage. Some people just say, oh, he's too old and weak and feeble to do it. Who cares? Dudes like Liam Neeson, Harrison Ford, and sometimes Sylvester Stallone, they're 70, 80 plus years old, and they're still doing movies. So for him, Carl Urban to be playing him, possibly. I hope it's true. I hope it's not just rumors and just fake news. I hope it's legit. I'll talk about that tomorrow. So it says, in a post on an official Twitter account, here we go, let's jump into it. Post on official Twitter account, and I'm playing Final Fantasy music in the background, obviously. For its video game division on Wednesday, the General Commission for the Audiovisual Media stated that the game has not been cleared for the release of the country, and I gotta be more quick, so remain in the background's taking a quick nap, so I can't be super loud or hyper or any of that stuff. That's what it be anyways. You know, I'm not a really hardcore fan of the Final Fantasy series regardless, but I decided to talk about this news because it has something to do with laws, rules, and regulations from another different country and government regime. That's why I'm talking about it. It says, according to the message, the game has been banned because it's contained unacceptable content that Square Enix refused to change. It's from a Japanese-based gay company. They're not nowhere near the Middle East. And it's Saudi Arabia's government regime that decided, no, we're going to have all you teenagers and grown-ass men and women. You're not allowed to play this game ever again. We're going to permanently ban it from the country. It's a sad situation for the fans over there, unfortunately. This quote, for the fans of Final Fantasy 16, we would like to clarify, this is from their regime government from Saudi Arabia saying, I guess their prince or princess or king or queen, whoever they serve over there, or their version of BICA, I don't know. We would like to clarify that it has not been released in the kingdom due to the publisher's unwillingness to make necessary modifications. The tweet reads, and it's in their own little Arabic Middle Eastern language. I have no idea what the hell that says in the first part. So, any of you guys happen to be Saudi Arabian or Sudanese or Middle Easterners that know how to translate that, thank you very much in advance. Let me know down below. If it says I'll just Google Translate, and then Google Translate's not 100% correct. It's 70-80% correct sometimes. I don't know. It says, earlier this week, the board's general supervisor of the games named Hatan Tawili has tweeted about the situation without explicitly naming the game. And I guess this is what the tweet's supposed to translate. Hopefully they got it 100% correct from Video Games Chronicles. Because unfortunately, after all of our attempts and over the past 8 months without any success, they've been doing this for 8 months? Wow. I've been working on this for a while to have Square Enix developers, companies in Japan try to make the change in modifications. They just, fuck off, they didn't care. Either they take the game or they don't take it. They're not changing any little bit or detail of the stuff, I guess, that offends people over there because of their religion, I don't know, or their beliefs. It's one of the most important and biggest games of the year. It's on its way to being banned due to the company's complete refusal to modify the content to suit the region, unquote, he wrote. Another quote here. Of course, it is clear that the company what had happened, and then they put in an abundance without reasons and refused to modify, unquote. And I guess, I don't know, it's the author, Chris Scullion, talking, maybe. It's not clear exactly which content in the game caused it to be banned, but in February, almost 3 months ago now, on the same day, a preview of embargo for the game was lifted. 3 writers from the Saudi website of True Gaming posted vague tweets, implying the upcoming game had... Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was because they were making fun of their religion because one of the girls' names in that Final Fantasy 16 game was called Shiva. I don't know, maybe they're making fun of Shiva, the goddess destroyer or something. I think that's Indian, Arabic, Southeast Asian people that worship that. I don't know if it's Arab Middle Eastern people in Saudi Arabia have that same belief. I'm not sure. I am not an expert at that at all. Had LGBTQ plus content. That's why they didn't want that in their country. Okay. Very touchy subject because in a lot of first world countries like US, Canada, Australia, and UK, it's super acceptable as hell. I don't really care how people live their life, if they're LGBTQIA plus community or gender fluid and all that shit. Non-binary stuff, that's a little bit crazy, fucked up in the head, mental illness to me personally, but hey, it's my personal opinion. Don't attack me. But yeah, I know anyone can live their life however the hell they want, just as long as they're not hurting little kids or harming anyone or hurting anybody. Hey, do whatever the hell they want to fucking do. I don't care. So it says that's been my stand for like 20 years already, plus years, 23 years. Plus content. They were referring to the Final Fantasy 16 game. This would certainly be considered to cause to ban the game in the region. And there goes the tweet there. I guess Saudi Arabian regime government, they're not playing around there. So the ban arises as Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, PIF, continues to make a series of investments in the video games industry. Earlier this year, the country became Nintendo's biggest outside investor after increasing its stakes in the company to 8.26%. Nintendo had previously claimed, I remember hearing about this in January, February. I think I might have did a video on it before. Okay, let's move on. Previously claimed that when the PIF bought its initial stakes in the company, was unaware that the transaction and first learned about the Saudi investment from the news report. The PIF, which has made a series of investments in which the video games industry in recent years, is reportedly central to the Crown Prince of Mohammed bin Salman's goals of making the Saudi economy less reliant on the processed from oil. In December 2020, the funds acquired over $3 billion worth of stock in the Call of Duty maker Activision Blizzard, FIFA published, EA Electronic Arts, and Rockstar's parent company Take-Two. Yeah, I'm not surprised. When it comes to a lot of the soccer stuff over there, like in a lot of other countries, the European countries, and the Asian countries, or Middle Eastern countries, and the Spanish Latino countries in South Central America, soccer is like the biggest, most over-popularized game in the freaking damn world. It's famous literally almost everywhere. So the United States is a little bit less popular. It's mainly basketball, football, but not a sports person, but whatever. Because in September 2022, it is also said that it would invest $37.8 billion in games, industry acquisitions, including around $13 billion to acquire a leading game publisher. Last but not least, I thought it was going to be a short video, it's long though. Saudi Arabia officials have said that the investments will help modernize the kingdom, but they have come with negative fallout due to the country's highly criticized human rights. That word. Messed up, bad thinking, I guess. Notably, the Crown Prince has been accused of the United States or U.S. intelligence in ordering to take out, let's just say take out or permanently sleep of journalist Jamal, I'm probably not going to butcher that name, I'm just going to call him Khan. The country is also engaged in a controversial in Yemen, historically cracked down on female activists and homosexuality. Quick thoughts using opinions real quick. I don't know if this is more of like a government overreach or regime UAE, United Arab Emirates overreach of people's rights and freedoms to do whatever the hell they want. It sucks. I'm not going to get into the whole political side because my channel is not about politics of the left-right paradigm, the fake illusion, bread and circus bullshit of democracy and Republican Democrat stuff. No, I'm not here to divide anything. And just let them play the game, man. Come on, man. It's not going to affect them IRL. If it affects them in real life, that's on their personal, mental, spiritual, emotional, health that they got to get over there. I don't know how their thoughts, views, and opinions are over there when it comes to Saudi Arabian or Middle Eastern people out there, how they live their everyday life. I think the biggest religion over there, I think, is Muslim most of the time, I think. Because unfortunately, over there, especially when it comes to China, I'm not going to get too much into religion things. It's almost the same as politics. Because everyone should be able to believe whatever the hell they want to believe. In my personal opinion, granted, I grew up in a real strict Christian household when I was a 90s kid. I kind of know what that's like. But luckily for me, I wasn't, LGBTQ plus or anything. I was always been straight. I always loved women. I always loved the opposite sex of mine. Always been fascinated and extremely over yourself, a beautiful hot woman. Never once in my life I've ever thought of, I wonder what it's like if I got into a romance relationship with a man or a guy. No, never crossed my mind ever. But anyways, and just let the people play what they want. Yeah, I know the two biggest, games over there in the Middle East, and then with soccer-related games, maybe boxing games, and sportsmanship sort of games that are big over there. And then I guess Call of Duty shit's probably big over there too. I don't know. I'm surprised CS:GO or Call of Duty or Battlefield never got banned over there. But it is what it is. So this is now I'm done here. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros. My fangirls and fangirls as always. Tacos and money. I'll see you next week. It's day, good night, wherever I am in the world. Other says Mr. Chang, reading ministries on my news, Twitch UG drama news, Elon Musk news, virtual VTuber news sometimes, and of course, celebrity gossip news once in a while, and reaction review segments once in a while. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the flip side. You guys out. Goodbye. Later.